Hi Godspeed, welcome to my channel, my scientific channel, my astronomy channel. In this channel I want to say that the stars are close and that we can go to the stars, and the stars are not what you are believing at this hour. So I'm from Romania. Romania, it's Romania like in my language, Romania, from European Union. I discovered many things, what stars are, the right distance at the stars and things like this. And I don't want nothing, but I do this for pity, like for the entire planet is misled, and 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 I don't need anything. If you will watch my videos, you'll see that I'm honest, like, and if you like honesty or something. Okay, so this video is about Webb James Space Telescope last picture. I comment all the pictures from Hubble and James Webb. The last picture from Webb, but mainly from a video made 1 minute and 30 seconds made by the official channel, YouTube channel, Webb Space Telescope. So I don't know if it is official. You see that many people have NASA, but it has not the official NASA. But I believe that it is the official channel of Webb James Space Telescope. So you will be patient and you will listen a minute and 30 seconds the video from their channel. So if you want to be instructed what I want you to hear in the video, they say gravitational lensing, that the light is bent through lensing, that it is at 4 billion light years, and stuff like this. So then you watch the video and you came back, you stay on the video, and I explain to you what is happening in the picture, real stuff.
NASA's James Webb Space Telescope presents a new view of Abell 2744, also known as Pandora's Cluster, displaying various depths of space in a single image, ranging from a foreground star in our own galaxy to the megacluster forming as multiple massive galaxy clusters merge 4 billion light-years away, to the even more distant galaxies behind the cluster, whose light is magnified and distorted by the megacluster's warping of space-time. Without the cluster's magnification boost, even the Webb telescope could not see these faint, extremely distant galaxies. Some features that Webb shows distinctly, like this dusty red galaxy, were not detected at all when the Hubble Space Telescope studied the region. Astronomers are using this image to choose certain galaxies for follow-up to get precise distance measurements and details about intriguing features. This small red dot is a distant source of infrared light that has so far defied characterization. It must be extremely compact, because even with the visual stretching caused by the cluster's warped spacetime, it still appears as a tiny dot. One theory is that it is a glowing disk of gas surrounding a supermassive black hole in the early universe. Webb's follow-up observations will further reveal the wonders of Pandora's cluster and uncover a new understanding of the universe.
So if you watch the video on minute and 30 seconds, so first of all, I always tell you that they are mistaken. We cannot see the universe. Everybody says universe. There is a Greek term for the totality of creation, like cosmos, everything, and you are being misled that we can see this. I mean, like the cosmic, all the cosmos, all the universe. And I explain to you always why in the Bible says that the God made the heaven and the earth, because we only see a sphere with the 1 day with the speed of light. I'm telling you always this. Light diminishes with distance. So that cluster, it is not a 4 billion light years. So then how do you will interpret the picture? they say everybody, they will put in the back of Einstein everything. Einstein did that, Einstein did that. I'm telling you, Einstein, it is wrong 80%, like from how far I can think. You see, the equation already was the energy, kinetic energy equal half of mass time velocity. So mass time velocity on half, but it is kinetic energy. Like, I'm telling you why I'm telling you this, because in their cluster they are saying that Einstein bended space, and you see bended space there, like that go through like gravitational lensing. So Einstein could be wrong in the simple reason like this. This is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy was the second way of producing the equation for movement. Kinetic energy and potential energy. The potential energy due to mass calculated. This mass has a potential in it. This is the potential energy to do some mechanical work. But it is mechanical work in physics. Who knows physics understands. Then they name it energy. I guess that it is the second way to calculate the movement. Leibniz did the equation of like with Newton, who knows the derivative infinitesimal calculus. So that what is a tribute to Newton, that did force equal mass time acceleration, and also to Leibniz. But you understand that Leibniz did not invent calculus only like to have mathematical principle to calculate the infinitesimal things. He calculated the movement. Leibniz froze in his time objects from the windows. He saw how he penetrated the earth and how deep they go by the mass and things like this. So if you understand kinetic energy is of movement energy, they name it like this from Greek, and then there appear electricity. Electricity is this electricity, an electron, but they remain stupid. And if you understand, this is one of the motives that Einstein is wrong. And the equation of kinetic energy was already, it seems simple to you, but you cannot have two equations of energy. Energy equal mass times c squared, and energy is 1.5 mass time velocity. This have circular and rectilinear case. And then the electricity came and they were tricking them. So the light is somehow electricity. But let's not go further on this. So now they attribute to Einstein everything. You see light bends. Look. I bend the surface. Now I came to the Webb James Space Telescope picture. I bend the surface, any surface, and light goes like electrically through any surface, curvature or not. You see? So we cannot presuppose that the force equal mass times acceleration, that it is a gravity that I explained to you. This is G equal mass time G, small g, big G. You cannot suppose that it bends space. There's in a rotating body. In a rotating body, there's a centrifuge and centripetal force. And this is acceleration. This has equal and opposite force, and where perpendicular force that due to the centripetal movement of Earth produce a downward vector like this. And the equation is vectorial like in the circle. Who knows physics? It hits with a force due to mass. If you have this spring exactly like this, there is a force in all that. So this could not bend space. Newton made like this vectorial thing to go at zero like this. This could not bend space. So if Einstein was saying wrong things, but even if he did not, you cannot bend space through this. You cannot. Einstein is wrong, 90% probably, I'm sure. Okay, so this bending of lights, you can see them by the Einstein time still with a powerful telescope. They had telescope from the Earth in Abell. Like Hubble did many pictures like this, many pictures like this. I put you see there are many pictures like this. And so in Abell, mainly there's a region that their light seems crooked. And they invented that mass, I mean gravity, bends the pure space empty, conceptual pure space void. And it bends the light that it goes through there. So if you do not have patience, you watch a minute with no explanation from a official site, website, from YouTube, okay? And you go like naked with your naked mind, okay? But I'm telling you, if you do not have patience to understand, light bends like this. So what does this mean? This is the board of our galaxy. And there's clouds. Our galaxy is a sphere. We cannot see the universe. That's why I told you. The Bible says God made the heaven and the earth. And the Bible says that it made the heaven in water. It made the heaven in water and put the stars in it. But nobody believed till by the Laplace. They were stupid. They were believing that the water extinguished light. So they invented that they're gases, but hydrogen, oxygen, they're gases. And the Bible says God cut the sky in water, But nobody believed this and put the stars in the sky. The sky made it, so it's like a strong thing, like Jewish Bible and Christian Bible also. And what you can see now, making a sum of this to explain to you, what you can see in that pictures, you can see clearly that there's some stars blocked. They identify with our sun, and you see the light when it is not coming directly and has something in their vicinity is blurry. See, that's why in the picture you can see many blurred things.
NASA's James Webb Space Telescope presents a new view of Abell 2744, also known as Pandora's Cluster, displaying various depths of space in a single image, ranging from a foreground star in our own galaxy to the megacluster forming as multiple massive galaxy clusters merge 4 billion light-years away, to the even more distant galaxies behind the cluster, whose light is magnified and distorted by the megacluster's warping of space-time.
There's water there, like in a vapor, like you imagine a aeroplane that goes through clouds and has the lights. You see blur because there's matter there. That's why our bending of light there. Light does not bend through Einstein, through nothing. Maybe Einstein was wrong, you understand? He cannot falsify Newton. Newton calculated very seriously the force, the mass. Maybe you take some another point or angle and consider the energy and things like this. Nobody believes that he could be stupid, Einstein, okay? So what you are seeing in the pictures, there is not the band of the universe. We cannot see the universe. This is a Greek term, I'm telling you. We cannot see the whole cosmos. Our galaxy is a sphere surrounded by clouds, like in a vapor, like in a fog. You do not understand this concept, like in a fog. And you see clear that there is blocked.
Without the cluster's magnification boost, even the Webb telescope could not see these faint, extremely distant galaxies. Some features that Webb shows distinctly, like this dusty red galaxy, were not detected at all when the Hubble Space Telescope studied the region. Astronomers are using this image to choose certain galaxies for follow-up to get precise distance measurements and details about intriguing features.
You believe that you can see all 4 billion light years? Are you the stupid when we have a picture from Artemis 1 second, the moon like this, and the earth? Are you the stupid? You do not understand. So there are stars that submerge in the galaxy are like this. They are not like in sci-fi movies. Look, my favorite movie is Stargate SG-1, but they are not like in sci-fi movies of planets and stars, and only our solar system looks like this. And the galaxies are not with suns like stars. They identify star, sun. And what you are seeing so in the Webb picture, they are stars like this surrounded by matter, and that's why they are blurred. And bending of gravitational bending that they say, but they do not exist. So another way that we can see that the light it bends like this, simply like this. You bend the surface and light bends, look, and comes through it like in a glass and everything. The surface of the water, you put a lantern in the night, you see that it has waves, the light bends through water. Because there's water, and do not believe there's water. Our galaxy is a sphere.
This small red dot is a distant source of infrared light that has so far defied characterization. It must be extremely compact, because even with the visual stretching caused by the cluster's warped spacetime, it still appears as a tiny dot. One theory is that it is a glowing disk of gas surrounding a supermassive black hole in the early universe.
With 1 day with the speed of light, believe me or not, they take the light and they make the light mysterious. You go and break the light through a prism, and you say that the spectrum corresponds in micron with million and billion of years. And some do this, but it was stupid and crazy. Nuts. The totally nuts science. And they did some catalogs, and they put in catalogs because it is a sphere and there is the same zones. And they catalog all the zones, they put how they want it. 1 billion years, 2 billion years, 3, how they want it. So there's a formula to calculate distances of the star is false, and you cannot see the universe. I'm telling you, I don't need nothing. Why do you believe that I'm lying? I want to gain something for you. I have everything I want. Nobody has sufficient money in this life. Maybe you see that some dudes has billions of dollars and they still want. But I don't want nothing. I don't want to trick anybody. The people on this earth is misled, okay? So what you are seeing in the look, this is a galaxy, is not. Look, it produces light. And this is a galaxy, it is not. All what you see in this picture, they're simply stars. This is the last picture from Webb Space Telescope. So you do not have patience. You listen 1 minute and you go home and say, I heard something. Like maybe you heard something. You hear this at your home, or internet. Okay, no matter. So if you understand that gravity is a circular rotating force, of hitting force, due mass and acceleration of specific system. And what you see in that picture, there are stars like this.
Webb's follow-up observations will further reveal the wonders of Pandora's cluster and uncover a new understanding of the universe.
Surrounding by something like this lamp has this something, blocks the light, you see blur, and because there is clouds there, and the same clouds bend light there. Nothing is expanding, the Big Bang is false. You can see only a sphere with a 1 day radius. That's why in the Bible says God cut a bowl of water and split it in half, like it made something that he named rakia in Hebrew, something strong, before the stars. Like you can imagine that this rakia is a field, because some other prophet says that in the clouds he made like rakia, strong thing. So we have the same Bible, like Jewish Bible. Nobody wants to listen, nobody continues to if you are not full with bullshit, something, that's 1 minute of junk physics, You do not want to listen to me, okay? So it was split, this sphere was split cut in half, and it was like an electrical field, and there the stars were ignited, and we cannot see the universe. All the stars are like plugged, including our sun is plugged. The sun extracts energy from the background field, and the sun itself sits in this field. The Newton did not calculate that this is attraction between Earth and the sun, like due force to mass. He said that it is a field. Doesn't matter who produces, the field that acts on mass with a force. And even the sun, Earth rotates around the sun. There could be like a river that flows circularly and it spins the sun, because our sun has a spin like this. And who spins the sun? There is a river of energy and that spins the sun, and in this field there the sun, the earth and all the planets. The mass of the sun cannot generate a magical attraction to maintain or sustain the Jupiter planet at that distance. He has 1 million kilometers. Indifferent of how do you calculate the mass, it is not strong enough to maintain Uranus and Pluto in orbit. They are all sitting in this field, the circulating field produced by the back of our end of galaxy that is circular in there, it does all the stars. And this field has something to deal with force, a hitting force. It is calculating how much force has in it. To hit the Earth, to hit the Sun, to spin the Sun, to hit the Jupiter, to spin the Jupiter, to hit. This field is a rotating field as it calculated on area. You understand? So if you do not understood even Newton by now, even Einstein, I'm telling you, that are not gravitational lensing. Einstein did not do this. By the time the Einstein, there was telescopes from the Earth and they saw this bendings. You can see them from the Earth. So you cannot see 4 billion light years, dudes. So the bendings are simply like this. It is not mysterious. Then to suppose that empty void conceptual concept, void, empty space, void, that it is nothing, defined like nothing, it bends. And it is expands. What produces empty space? So this is what you are seeing in the picture, and you do not have patience. That's why you are tricked. I'm explaining to you, okay? I'm saying like tea science. I have a soluble tea and apple tea, and this is the way I make my videos, my vlogs. I'm not filming straight. Maybe sometime I will put this and I will film myself like everybody else. I don't have nothing to gain from this. I'm not lying, okay? I know science and I want to wake up everybody. This is the only reason that I started the channel. I'm not interested to gain something. I started the channel to explain to you science, to explain to you that we cannot see the universe. Everybody says universe, 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 universe. We cannot see the damn totality of creation. We cannot see it. Only a sphere with one day, that it is ginormous. We will still not go in the depth of the oceans. Like 5 kilometers in the oceans, we did not go at this hour. And there's 26 billion kilometers of stars that are small, like moon small. And the galaxies, I'm telling you, I like HG1. The galaxy has stars. My most favorite movie, okay? So, goodbye. This is everything I wanted to tell you. I speaking, but if you are full of bullshit science, maybe someday this planet will want to hear the truth. Wake up, dudes. You can go to the stars. You can colonize the planets. Wake up from the stupid science. stupid crazy dude that put like a you go and make some lines in a tab, like in a table, and you put the zones 1 billion, 2 billion, and all the stupid dudes take this paper with table and say for internet that is 4 billion, that 5 billion, because two crazy dudes did this before. And I'm telling you, there's no science to back up these distances from the light. The light does not demonstrate the distance. The Doppler dude was crazy, and he said that if you go with a light from far, you can see it red. It was crazy. So goodbye. My tea science, apple tea science, maybe I said it twice, okay? And soluble tea. Goodbye. Like, share, and subscribe. I need this. I need this, that to spread this. But I need nothing, money or something, okay? Goodbye.